Hello, everybody. It's CEO Jimbo. I'm trying to make a video here, and I just started one, and I bumped it off, bumped the off button by mistake, maybe midway through, and so forth. So, kind of to cut to the chase, one of the things that's kind of driving me to this one is I saw a video on YouTube about a SAT question. Was square root 20 minus square root 15, and then multiple choice, what is the answer? And the multiple choice, A was square root 15, B square root 10, C square root 5, and D square root 2.5. And I looked at that and I tried to do it in my head real quick, without caring that much whether I got it right or not. And I guessed 2.5. And then I watched the video, and they said right off the bat that the answer was square root 5. And then the guy kind of just went to a whiteboard and just started kind of going through square root, questions, answers on a board, just, like professor would, just blah, 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 blah is how he came up with it. And I'm been working on mental math for a long time. I'm a pilot. I have an airline transport pilot certificate and a commercial glider license. And that's been a big challenge for me to be able to do math quickly in my head. And I find it useful for bicycling and walking and everything else. This, despite its CEO Jimbo, this is really a transportation theme on this playlist and so forth. So here's, I just to change the scene a little bit. I'm just really going out of my head. Here's what I would do. The common mistake is, and they said that right off the bat, and I could see that myself, is that somebody would do square root 20 minus square root 5 would be square root 10. And you can't just do that. And I was thinking about that after, I came up with my answer in the head, is it's like, that would be in heaven. You could do that, but not on earth. I could go on and on about that. Anyway, I know that like square root 2 is like 1.47 dot 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 or something like that. And it's sort of a trapping, or square root 3 is like 3.754 that or whatever, and square root 5 is like 6 blah 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 or whatever. But anyway, to cut to the chase, the way I kind of figured it out is square root 20 how would I do that? The answer, I guess I was looking at the questions where it was square root 20 minus square root 5. So square root 20, if you take like square root 9 is 3, you do that twice, you're going to come up with 2 3s. 3 plus 3 is 6. So square root 20 is about 6. And if you take square root 5, it's how do you do that? Square root 5. If you did like square root 2.5 and square root 2.5, it's going to be like what I just said. Square root 2 is like 1.47 blah 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 or whatever like that. So it's going to be more than 1, and it's going to be twice that, because it's like square root 2.5 and square root 2.5. So it's like square root 2 and square root 2. So it's going to be like about 1 and 1. So it's going to be like 2. So it's back to square root 20 is like 6. And square root 5 is like about 2. It was like, I think it was 7 minus 2 equals 5 is the way it comes out. You have to kind of like play with that logic a little bit. Maybe it was 6 minus 1 equals 5, but you know, after I made my mistake and I did it again, I mean, it clearly comes out 5 by doing that type of work. Hope that helps. Hope you can kind of clarify that all out, because I'm just doing this totally out of my head and so forth. There was more too. I was going to show you kind of these cry sheets that I do. I just write down problem 1, problem 2, problem 3, and then sort of write solutions to those and kind of get on my way, because I'm sort of in the middle of the road here trying to decide which way to go. And it looks like it's going fishing. I'm probably going to go eat lunch and go play ukulele for a while and then go fishing. Anyway, hope you like this. Hope you have a good day. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe and all that. Thumbs up, and appreciate it. And all my subscribers. I think I have 3 now, and I can't thank you 3 enough. Have a good day. Goodbye.